Yo guys, and welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be doing my at-home workout equipment. So I don't have loads, I have a really small collection, but I just thought it would be quite a nice idea to do so you guys can see what equipment I use to work out. It's no like heavy gym stuff, they're like just simple things, but they're quite effective equipment that I have, because obviously I have quite a big room, but I don't really have much storage to store all of gym stuff, so obviously I only have a few little bits and bobs like weights and that. But I just thought it'd be a interesting video to do because I'm always interested in what other people use for their home workouts. So just going to get straight into the video. Let's go. I also want to apologise for the background and the really poor lighting and camera quality because it's on my iPhone. So what am I going to start off with? I'm going to start off with the resistance band. So yeah, so basically when using my own body weight wasn't quite enough, I got a resistance band. Now the first one I got was this yellow one, and I just want to point out I've had it for ages, like over maybe a year, 2 years. I got it off Amazon. Most of my stuff that I've got is off Amazon or Argos or Lidl's, and I paid like £1 for this. They're really cheap, and this is like the lightest one. Obviously it's broken, I've tied it up, I don't really use that one. And then I moved on to the medium one, which was this a medium one? I don't know, they say it but they're tied up so you can't see. And then obviously it's just about how strong the resistance is, and yes, that's medium. And I broke that, so it snapped quite easily, but then they're only £1, so it's not like you're losing a lot of money. And the one I'm on now is the extra heavy one, and so you can tell how much more that you know. But this is really good, and this is the make that I have. All three of them are in. Basically, yeah, this is really good for like leg workouts and thighs and that. So yes, they're my resistance bands. Now I'm gonna move on to dumbbells. So I actually brought a set of dumbbells. I think they're like the Davina. Is it McCoy her name? Well, they're these ones. I don't know how well you're gonna be able to see. Can you see? I don't know. But basically, they came in a set of 3, so these are the set of 3, obviously there's 2 of each. So we got a 0.68, which is this one, this is the lightest. We've got a 1.13 kilogram, and we've got a basically 2.27 kilogram. And at the moment, because it depends, if I'm using arms, sometimes I just do, I mean, personally these lightest ones don't do anything. If I'm doing arms, sometimes I do this so I can do more reps, because that's quite a nice weight would do. But if I'm doing, like, if I'm using it for, like, glute bridges or something for my legs or, like, on my abs or that, then I often use this one because this is quite a lot heavier. And yeah, these are quite simple dumbbells, but I think they're about £15 for the set in Argos, like a couple of years ago. But these were the first things I actually bought, and I love them because they're just a good set, a good beginner set. So I really recommend them if you were looking for like a good beginner set, and they weren't too expensive, and they're simple to like store. I actually store them behind my bed. And then we're going to go on to ankle weights. So basically, I actually have ankle weights are really good because obviously when I started working out like a couple of years ago, I used my body weight, but as I got to the point, my body weight wasn't doing anything, and I wanted to build muscle rather than stay my body weight or lose weight, and not using anything was just losing weight because I was burning calories. So I was like, right, I've got arm weights, now I need these. So ankle weights are really good to build your lower body, your glutes, your legs, all that sort of stuff, which I'm quite keen on like building because I have really, really skinny legs, and I mean, I don't want them too skinny. So basically these ones I got off Amazon. Now you have to be really careful buying ankle weights because some ankle weights are sand and some are like the funny like little plastic polystyrene ball thingies. I recommend getting sand because even if it splits, I know it's a mess, but the sand is heavier than the little ball thingies. I can't really explain, like when you get them you know. And I think these are about £8, so these are 1.5 each, so together they're 3 kilograms, and these are quite heavy. Like, I really recommend these. They are quite dirty because I've had them a long time, but these are like the best ankle weights ever. Love these ankle weights, cheap, got them on Amazon, and couldn't recommend them more really. This is like the brand, I don't know if you can see, But yeah, I recommend these highly. These are my favourite ankle weights. I actually have 2 pairs of ankle weights. So these are these others. They're on my like fluffy rugs. They've got a load of fluff on. And these ones obviously undone because you like to tie them up. These have 2 straps. Now, I really like these, and these are actually 3 kilograms each. But the only problem with them is I find the material is a lot more uncomfortable, and they're the little ball bits, so even though this is supposed to be double as much as that, this feels lighter. I don't really know how to explain, so I actually usually wear both of them. And this has 2 straps, and I find that these are quite uncomfortable on, and I feel like with ankle weights you quite like to have comfortable ones. So these are like different materials, you don't know if you can really see, but I personally prefer these ones. But then at the end of the day, they're ankle weights, you get them cheap, it doesn't really matter. So yeah, these are the second pair of ankle weights, which I do really like and I do always use. So then the final thing for my at-home workout equipment is this. Now this is a bit heavier. This is my heaviest item in my at-home workout equipment. So this 10 kilogram kettlebell. Now don't get me wrong, when I got this I wanted one for like glute bridges and lunges and squats, and because I don't really go to the gym much because I prefer to do things at home, exercises at home, and basically my dad kindly got me this from Lidl's because they were on sale and they were cheaper than Argos, and it's really nice because it's plastic, so it's like rubber. Can't really show you, and it's so heavy. Like, you have to train yourself into this because it's so heavy. You can't do that many. I couldn't do many reps when I first started, so I've had it probably for about a couple of months, and it's just this, I can't even, 10 kilogram one, and I absolutely love it. I can't lift it up to you guys for too long, but I absolutely love it. And I use it all the time. Well, I try to include it in my workouts, and it's a really good, really recommend it for a good like kettlebell. I think we did a 6 and an 8 kilogram, but that was like these two put together, so I didn't really want the same as what I'd already got, so I wanted to get a 10 kilogram one to like just build more muscle, and I'm really happy with it, but I can't do too much yet because I'm still like getting used to it. And then the last thing I do have, oh, it's not really workout equipment, it's just like related to workout, is my workout yoga mat. Now this is just, it's just blue, I don't know if you can see, and it's just in this bag rolled up, and I have absolutely no idea what brand it is. I don't know if you can see when I turn it. Well, anyway, that's the brand, and this just is plain blue, like it was, I used it in my yoga challenge video. It's just a plain blue like foam mat, and I don't really use this all the time. I should, but I don't. I often use this every so often. I sometimes use it if I'm like in a motivated mood to do a long workout, but in general I don't often get this out because it's quite a lot of effort and then it creates a mess. So yeah, but sometimes like when I do use this, it is really helpful and it is really good for like your support and everything, so I do recommend getting one of these. This was also like really cheap. You can get them for like £5 on Amazon. Really recommend Amazon, Argos and Lidl's for workout stuff. That's the main place where I've got my stuff from. And yeah, basically, so that is all my at-home workout equipment. I wanted to give you an insight into what I use because I do intend to post some workout videos later on in the year, so I thought if I do this, you guys know what I could be including in the videos. I generally personally always use I often use both ankle weights for my lower body, and then when I do abs I just use one of them because I struggle a lot more with doing ab workouts because you really feel it. And yes, so I really hope you enjoyed this video. It's a bit of a different video for my channel because although I would like my channel to be more about health and lifestyle, a lot of the time it's about beauty and my life vlogging. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed it, and I shall see you in my next video. Thanks for watching, bye.